You got me wearing these fucking headphones.
Bro,
Why?
the headphones
I
are for a
hate these
reason.
fucking things.
The headphones are for a reason.
They're not for a good reason. Give
If
me an
you-
earpiece. How y'all doing today?
What's good, y'all?
Welcome.
Back to another episode of Jump to
Oh,
Hyperspace.
the cameras were there.
As you
That's
get, it is. As you saw in the title,
right.
we will be talking about the Thor movie. If you have not seen it, this is your time to turn it off.
Turn it off now. You got
Turn-
5 fucking seconds.
Well,
There's nobody
maybe a
watching
little bit
anyway,
longer because
so
you know us.
that's fine.
We got ADD. It's this. This is Jump to Hyperspace, but it's really another episode of ADD in HD
Yeah.
because we really
We
Go.
have AD, yeah, ADD, yeah, ADHD. No,
it's one of them.
ADD
Maybe both.
in HD.
It's facts. ADD in HD is
Okay.
the second name for the podcast.
Got you.
Yeah,
I
now
feel
named
that.
I appreciate you. Do you like it?
I do actually.
All right, cool.
I think we should just change it in general.
That be it.
That'd be
ADD in HD.
in HD because we are
I
in
mean,
hyper definition, not even high definition.
facts.
Or it could be high definition because I'd be high than a motherfucker.
Hey, you know
on
what?
here.
We might be on to something.
I'm you know.
Hey,
I'm
leave it in the
always
chat if we should change our name a little bit. Maybe
I'm always in
maybe
high
we do
definition.
something else. But yeah.
So Thor.
So what's up, man?
The more and more I think about it.
Oh, careful. You almost said love, didn't you?
The more and more I think about it. No, I was gonna say I hate this movie.
Oh, okay.
The more and more I think about it.
All right, hit me with it then.
I thought it was just too corny.
Okay. Okay, as in
like
the
love
jokes,
story
corny, or the jokes corny.
The jokes hit, and I felt like the jokes
hit.
were funny. I didn't feel like the jokes were over. How should I put this? It was too many jokes. Like the jokes worked, and I enjoyed the jokes, but
so
going back, it's
one
like
too many. One too many of those.
Well, it's not even one too many of those because that I felt paid off. I'm a child. I thought that shit was hilarious.
It was funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
It was funny.
There's a lot of people that didn't, but I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. But no, I just felt like there's too many jokes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it was just like I felt like it was more so like a comedy or like what
well, yeah,
what Ben said.
Thor movies are usually a comedy.
Well, the Ragnarok was a comedy, but it
had comedic pauses.
Yeah, where I felt like this one was like trying to single-handedly one up the comedy of Ragnarok rather than like trying to like one up the story of Ragnarok, if you feel me.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to one up the spectacle and the comedy that was Ragnarok.
Do you think they gave that soft appeal though for something that is going to be so damning? Like if you really think about it, Thor's movies are all actually Thor's whole MCU line is so sad.
It's completely sad.
It's really tragedy. Sad. It's a tragedy. It's an actual tragedy.
It is.
And so it's like a comedic tragedy in a sense because I think they try to soften the blow of them literally killing off everybody and he loves.
Yeah.
And
they did it in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden at the end, you're like, oh,
they did it twice.
Yeah.
They did it twice in the first. They killed Loki twice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I mean, like
they killed his papa.
Yeah.
Or did his papa go to he went on a deep sleep in the first one, right?
Yeah, the deep sleep.
The deep sleep.
But still, like
but even then that was sad.
He's got a tragedy. I mean, he lost his hammer, he lost his powers. He had to find who he was. Then he lost his eye. Then he lost his hammer.
God, bro, lost his eye, fam.
Then Thanos came around and beat his ass.
Facts, though. Shout out Don Philly in the chat. Appreciate you for jumping in.
So there's
100
that.
Check. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like it was necessary. Like the comedic things that you get with it is so necessary because of how dark his fucking storyline is. Unfortunately.
It's sad.
It is very sad.
It's a tragedy. So like I get like having the comedic value. I just felt like it was overdone. Like too much. Like
so that's why I asked. So if not the goats, then what about it was overdone? I guess
there was a lot of jokes. It's not one thing in particular. Because like I said, all the jokes landed for me. Like I thought the majority of the movie was funny.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't think it should have been a funny movie. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't go to a Thor or a Marvel movie to see a comedy.
Okay.
Like I should be able to laugh. I should be able to cry. I should be able to be excited.
Yeah.
I shouldn't feel like I walked out of there watching a comedy though. And that's just me like nitpicking and being a hater. And I will openly admit that.
Like a shitty Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
Love Rocco or what is it? What are they called? Yeah, romance comedies.
Yeah. I felt like there was too many jokes. It wasn't one in particular that I was like, all right, I'm done here. It was just like the more and more I thought about it, I was like, the more and more I was like, Ben, the GM from the Imagine Theater, he was like, it's almost like a parody of a Marvel movie.
Oh shit, he did say that.
And I was like, it kind of is. Like there was so many jokes and there were so many just like,
yeah, that's right. He did say that. I do remember.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just,
yeah.
You know, I don't know.
I get you. Yeah, like there definitely was it felt like a punchline at every fucking turn.
But again, that's me being nitpicky because I
don't think that's that bad though for you. Honestly, for you, that's not that bad.
Because overall, I enjoyed the ride, like of the movie. I was like, this is actually a good fucking
the shitty
movie.
version of you, like the evil version of you, is you're always trying to rewrite the movie.
Well, I mean, I could take things out and put things in, or you know, could, you know, like honestly, to me. Okay, so the whole argument about them not putting the scene of Gore going on a god butchering spree.
Okay.
It's like you could still like because the majority of that is probably going to be CGI. Yeah. Like Christian Bale with a CGI background with CGI gods just killing them. I don't see you could probably edit it to where you could make it powerful and impactful and still get the point across, but like still have like a fucks. Because like even like Thanos, like Thanos crushed Loki's neck.
Yes,
crushed it. He didn't even snap it. He crushed it.
Oh, man.
And they showed it, and they showed the life going out of Loki's face. Like, yeah. So like if you and they showed him getting his head cut off. So like if you like you could push the envelope a little bit.
But see, they cut his head off because he was purple. He wasn't a human.
I know, like, but that was the thing. Like CGI, like you could have. Because you could have shown him just going on it because you saw all the gods inside of like that.
They were chilling.
Yeah, so like if we would have seen him going on a spree, I think that would have been a lot more fun.
True.
But
we still did get a god killed.
We did.
Not from. Well, not really. I guess he wasn't really killed. But did you expect that to happen?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that scene.
Zeus?
Yeah, did you
I knew he was gonna die.
Why?
I thought Gore was gonna kill him. In my humble opinion,
right?
I was sitting on the edge thinking I was waiting for Gore to crash the party and start slaughtering.
That was
people.
my thoughts. I thought that was gonna happen.
So
like,
I was
like,
expecting
we're gonna get the God Butcher.
I was expecting Zeus to die, but I wasn't expecting Thor to kill Zeus.
That was
That was wild.
It was very wild. Again, these are spoilers. I hope y'all have all seen it.
Hopefully,
or you don't care about spoilers. Can we get something in the chat? Let us know.
But either way,
how y'all feeling? And can y'all hear us? By the way, that'd be great too. Thank you.
Gore needed more time.
He did. He needed more camera time.
Yeah,
needed more camera time.
I was
very fucking upset.
I told you.
You did. You did say it. You did say they were gonna kill him. I was super bummed. I felt like
I told you. I was upset he didn't get as much camera time. I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
How do you not have this?
That nigga was all in the movie.
He was probably in it collectively for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He could have gotten maybe way like 20, more screen time.
25. That'd be an interesting number.
There was some spooky fucking scenes with him running around. Oh, that's right. Zeus isn't dead.
He's not.
He's right. But in the initial scene, we thought he was dead.
Exactly.
Dead.
We all thought.
I thought he was at least.
I mean, you got hit with your own thunderbolt. You know what I mean?
Through the chest.
Through the chesticle.
So I guess he's not dead. And he's talking to Hercules at the end.
Yeah.
Which, all right.
Yeah. How'd you feel? Chubbed up? Were you bricked up or bricked down when that happened?
I was neutral.
You're neutral?
I was just kind of like, yeah, okay.
Peen was flaccid, but not hiding.
Yeah. It was just like, you know.
Not like you just got out the shower.
No.
I feel you.
No, like if I was wearing Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about you're stupid.
So that was that. Like that didn't give me yeah.
You're stupid.
So
we do wear Hoochie Daddy shorts low key. Have you been on that wave?
No.
You haven't been?
Fuck no.
I wear Hoochie Daddy shorts. I mean, I've been wearing them for a minute though. Why? Why do I wear?
Why?
I gotta get these legs got, you know what I mean? I have no reason.
That's how you know what I'm saying. Yeah, why?
That's how you know I had no excuse or no real rhyme or reason. Just started saying stupid shit.
You just like riding the
bro.
You like riding the wave.
That's not facts though. I've been doing it before the Hoochie Daddy phase thing came up. Like the song came out and shit.
There's a Hoochie Daddy song?
Nigga, what?
All right, that's enough. We're not going there.
What?
We're not going there. Yeah, he was mad about it, and I agree. Well,
wait, what do you mean?
I was maybe a tick above meh.
What you talking about, Messi? You were mad about what?
The movie.
Oh, about the movie?
I would imagine so.
Oh, okay.
I would imagine it being the movie.
Maybe. I mean, we were talking about something else, or we were just talking about Hoochie Daddy shorts. Are you mad about the Hoochie Daddy shorts?
I don't think so. I think he was mad about
Thor. Yeah. So, he was mad about Hercules, probably. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the Herc.
Yeah.
But okay. How far does their arc really go? Are you aware?
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, because sometimes I just think they be throwing.
They're not like villains, but they're minor inconveniences.
Yeah, or not even that. But sometimes I just think Marvel does shit for the sake of doing shit. I know they have a plan sometimes, but sometimes, like, because Kevin Feige's been known to throw shit out the window too, like on the fly.
Yeah,
and I always harken back to that Baron Mordo.
Okay, yeah, the Hercules reveal. Facts.
And so I'm like, all right, well, it was Hercules, and like, okay, but where do we go from here?
Yeah, I know. And see that
because do you want a fifth Thor movie?
I don't think it should end on 4 now that they went past 3. So yeah, sure.
With him and Love running around,
I'm sure it'll be 6. I'm sure we'll get 6.
I don't know if I want 6.
I'm trying to think too. Like after seeing this one, I don't know. I don't
need a 5th one.
I don't care too much.
I don't need a 5th one.
Yeah.
They can leave it where it was. I don't need what is Hercules gonna do
against? Yeah. I mean, Hercules is a god or half a god.
Yeah.
So I guess he's not even really a full god.
It's like,
so then, yeah.
Well, I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Messi said 5 episodes.
Oh, okay. Out of Thor, I would be.
Why is that? That always feels like the answer. It's like if it's not a movie, then it should have been a Disney Plus show.
Yeah,
like it should have been a series. Like I feel like that's always the answer
because sometimes you can.
Why is that?
Hey, what's up, Black?
What's good?
What's good, GMS?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Shout out GMS in the building. But yeah, why is that? Why does everybody resort to that quickly?
Because they do the exact same thing with series. Like if a series isn't that great or it has a lot of like filler bullshit or too many episodes, they say this would have been way better as a movie.
So it's just some shit to say.
It's a fallback.
It's a fallback.
I think so.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't.
Because it's like if it's not rocking as a movie, right? Do you really need a show? Are people really going to be engaged?
I didn't. And like the more and more I talk about Thor, the more and more I think about how I don't know if I actually liked it.
No, don't do that. It was good.
I'm talking myself out of liking it.
No,
sometimes.
It was liked. It was definitely liked. But
I had fun.
Was it worth it? Or I mean, not worth it. Was it needed? Yes, I think it was to wrap up the relationship between Thor and Jane.
Yeah,
and to get Jane out of here, get her out of her contract.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else? To get him past all the people that he finally loved is gone.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we needed his story after Endgame, which this is.
Mm-hmm.
But
true. Yeah, true. Like what's up with the because isn't he? Are we gonna get any of the Asgardian of him?
Because here's my gripe. Maybe.
Okay.
Because this is my biggest gripe. Remember, we talked about this. I think you can flesh out more and make more if it's a show. Oh, that's true. That's true. You can flesh out more and more and make
more threats,
create more threats.
Yeah, but they're only gonna do about 6 episodes. They never go past 6 episodes. So we're gonna get what? We're gonna get what? Every episode a villain.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be. I don't know. Does he even have that many fucking beefs out there? Does he get that much smoke?
He's got all the smoke.
Oh, it was Jane Foster's redemption story after Thor 2.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
her redemption.
Because Thor 2 was booty, and her whole like where they just like dumped her off after she got ethered
up,
and then she never appeared again in another MCU film. until this one. Like it's just like, what happened to Jane?
Oh,
Jane and I broke up.
So what? They were trying to get her another check,
probably, or just like wrap up that story.
Interesting. That's interesting.
But this.
See, he said no, just Zeus and Hercules. Thor. That's all he has. It's Zeus and Hercules.
Yeah, any beefs right now? Yeah.
So I guess maybe you could do 3 episodes of Hercules and 3 episodes of Zeus or whatever. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure he has more adventures with the Guardians. Maybe of the galaxy, right? Like I don't know. They definitely were on some. They were doing missions together. It appears.
Yeah, but then Thor went on his own way. So so this is what's bothering me is that like they left it open ended with the whole like Love and Thunder thing. So now I'm like, okay, well, what do you do with that? And it's like I care, but I don't care, and this is where I get into my toxicity.
Okay,
and where I talk about, I just, oh yeah, he could, because he did just like crash the party and then just allegedly killed Zeus and like
right to the
at the time everybody thought
yeah.
And then but I just
that's a good point, Meshi.
I hate villain redemption, and I know he didn't really get like redemption, but like to me it's like more it just be more tragic if everything was wiped out, you know what I mean? Like the whole like giving the speech about how I choose love over fighting, and like, and he's like standing in front of the interdimensional thing.
Eternity.
Yeah, he's standing in front of eternity and like wishes for his daughter back, rather than wishing for this or for that.
Yeah, like the destruction of all the gods.
I just wish they would have just fought it out and he got crushed by something. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Thor just like had it out, had their fight, and then Thor just smashed him. You know what I mean? Like rather than, because like it seems like all the villains in this phase are getting some form of redemption. In some way, shape, or form, they're like trying to, it's not as plain and simple as being black and white. It feels like they're trying to get a lot of redemption out of these villains.
Give me one more that's like that right now.
Shang-Chi. His dad kind of gets like, they kind of like, it's not like really like redemption, but it's like
you feel for him,
because then like he finally sees the light in what he was doing.
They're
wrong.
Not pure evil.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like, come on, this dude's been doing what he's been doing for how many thousands of years?
I see
like
what you're saying,
and then
it's
just like, all right, well,
they have been doing that, huh?
Been kind of reaching with the redemption arc.
Like the last evil motherfucker was Hela.
Yeah, she was evil,
and she was bad.
Thor, and then Hela, and then Thanos. But otherwise, it's just like there's no, like Thanos like gets no redemption. You get dusted. We'll see you the fuck later, dude.
Yep, deuces. You've done a
lot. And then like ever since then they're just kind of like trying to give these
soften these blows. They got to be setting it up for something major.
Because you can create a
and
good
Meshi
villain.
Is gonna say in the group chat, or he's gonna say in the chat here in a second.
Oh,
that's the knock on Marvel villains, is that they are one. They are one knots.
No, I get what he's saying. They're one note. I get what he's saying there. Like a lot of the like a lot of the Marvel villains from the first few phases were like what you could call mustache twirlers. Like, like just they were just evil. Like they had no purpose other than just being angry.
You call them mustache twirlers?
Yeah, like the old like classic, you just know that they're a villain.
Yeah.
Whereas now, like in these ones, they're trying. And I don't mind like you fleshing out a villain, but stop giving them redemptions. Or if you give a redemption, spread it out a little bit. Because like we're talking about Gore the God Butcher. Like
he's supposed to be badass.
Yeah, like I feel like he shouldn't have the redemption of dying in his daughter's arms and then Thor taking
his daughter.
Yeah.
Or
basically giving him like peace about like how there are good gods out there.
Yeah.
Like no, like I feel like that's too much Disney. That's a little bit too much Disney.
Is Disney like this?
Yeah, that's a little too much.
Disney's
because like you can like
Mickey ears.
Because like in the opening, like I felt that when his daughter dies and he's praying to the gods, and
facts.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, I would. And then he finds his God, and his God's just having orgies and like, you know, being gluttonous.
They were hold on.
They were terrible people.
No, on that note, like this movie was very for the adults.
Yes.
Or like straight up said orgy. I was like, holy,
they were planning an orgy.
I was like, golly.
Ooh, good luck explaining that one to your kids.
Facts though.
You're driving them home on the way with your 10-year-old. What's an orgy?
What's an orgy? Just in the back.
It's a group of letters strung together as a word.
Why did he want to kill that guy, Mom?
Yeah. So like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, so like I felt that opening scene. I was like, okay, now we go.
Laughed in his face, basically.
He's got
and then choked him up.
Yeah, dude. Got the necromancer.
It came to him.
All right, here we go.
To him and shit. Yeah.
Like I don't need him. I don't need you to soften the blow of his death after this. An adult party. There you go. That's what you call it. An adult party. There you go. Mesh, you got all the answers.
You fucking stupid. An adult party.
It's an adult party.
You're so dumb. That's facts though.
It's WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania.
All that wrestling you used to see mom and dad do.
With no clothes.
With no clothes.
It's the beast with the two backs. But this one's a couple of them.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's like my biggest gripe because now it's like
he's like, my people out here dying and you up here just fucking staking it in whatever.
So like now that you give Gore all that redemption, it's like, okay, well, so are we gonna now like because now it's like, okay, are we gonna get some silly adventure with him in love, like running around?
Okay, so
and that's what I don't want.
Okay, but okay,
I don't want this to turn into the pacifier.
We can
with Chris Hemsworth.
You are Chris Hemsworth.
I don't want this. No, I'm saying I don't want this turning into the pacifier with Chris Hemsworth as Thor.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need that.
Oh, you're dumb.
I don't need that.
But see, okay, so we like that it started off with him wanting to avenge his daughter's death.
Yeah,
redemption. But we don't like how at the end that's how he goes out. He goes out on his own accord, basically.
Yeah, and peacefully
killed.
too.
Yeah, he's not killed.
He doesn't really suffer for his sins. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got you.
He sees the gods being gluttonous, so he goes on a tear, and he's killing these gods, and he's putting them all in fear.
True.
And he's kidnapping kids.
Right, but we don't get love without his sacrifice, though, right?
Yeah, I don't need that.
See, so you're saying you just don't need love at all?
I don't. Yeah, like that whole redemption, like Gore's race should end with Gore. You know what I mean? Like that should be the extinction, and that's also the tragedy of it too. It's like, oh, Gore's the last one, and instead of trying to, maybe shift to a different god or repopulate, do whatever you got to do, he's now gone on a killing spree, and that's what his kind will be remembered as. Like he's the last of his kind. He'll be known as the God Butcher.
Right, and then it kind of becomes like a cautionary tale to other gods. Basically, I see what you're saying,
and it's got more tragedy in it because then, like when he dies, you realize, oh man, that was the last of whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Wow,
it was.
These gods really fucked up.
Yeah,
when this happened,
and they failed him.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Instead, he gets his faith reinstated in Thor.
Yeah,
and I don't know.
Feel good. We get that feel good.
Yeah, sometimes,
but again,
and I like the feel good in movies.
The feel good is masked. It masks the death of Jane.
But I need that,
and like the dirty cancer that killed her,
bro. I need the hurt sometimes. Sometimes I've never felt the way I felt walking out of a theater when I walked out of Infinity War.
Nigga.
Just like I need that again. Whew. I need that again. To
your whole life, you're like, what for the rest of the week?
Yes.
You're like,
what is life?
You're like, I can't.
Why am I here?
I can't sleep.
Why am I here? Where did I go wrong? What happened? What did we do?
They're like, they gonna fix this, right?
Yeah. How are you gonna fix this?
They're gonna make this right.
What are we doing?
Calling Kevin Feige.
And then for 2 years,
leaving emails and shit.
And then for 2 years, like white knuckling it, waiting for a fucking trailer.
You're right.
To the new end. It's like I haven't felt like that since.
But
then.
Again, I feel like this is the problem with Marvel fans. You give me that look. Hold on, you be giving me that look like, nigga, don't touch me. Like, like you're not a toucher. I don't know why. It was that look that you just gave me. Is the look. That's a 20+ movie buildup, though. See, that's what I'm saying.
But
That's what I'm saying. We can't get tragedy like that every movie, or
we haven't gotten any tragedy since
exhausted. Then. I mean, yeah, because we just wrapped it up
since then.
We just wrapped it up. How long ago was Endgame? Like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 years. So okay. Also, let me argue this: we're 100+ hours, or we're like this particular phase.
Yeah,
has like 70 or like 60 some odd hours to it. Like we're talking like 6 movies and 7 TV shows, and you haven't you
haven't even glimpsed at who's the big bad dog
or
big bad wolf right now.
Yeah, or like really giving me any like you haven't given me anything to like, oh shit, we're in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you haven't given me any of that yet. And I feel like we need to get there at some point.
Is this so? What is it? What I wonder. I do start to think like, where is the big battle gonna end? Is it gonna be Secret Wars type of thing?
I don't know,
because that would be dope.
It would be dope,
and like we get some of these people back. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how it works right now. But I know he kept saying the Beyonder, and I just read about the Beyonder, and he is OP.
He's something else.
He could fuck up the world with just a thought.
Yeah,
nigga.
Yeah. But I mean, they got to depower him a little bit for the movies.
Yeah.
They do that to everybody.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, then by movie logic, everybody's going to shit on you. Trying to branch out with lower level heroes. Yeah, they are. But like, that's the thing.
Simo in the building, what up? A lot of characters in Marvel are OP. Right. In the comics, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like I don't know.
You gotta dumb it down a little bit for the movies, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know, man. I
would love for it to go to Secret Wars, though. I do know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really would.
Yeah, me too.
I think that'd be sick. Or if they like just kind of do like over like maybe a 3 movie thing of Secret Wars, but not end it there and then end up, I don't know, going somewhere else with it. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I would like to see the Beyonder low key. After now, just reading about him, like or reading about it.
I don't know, man. We're like
we're still so far out, man.
I just don't know.
We're still so far out.
Okay, but in that argument though, like we're how many hours into this? Like this MCU already has more. This phase already has more hours than any other phase. So it's like you've dumped all these hours into it, whereas the phase is 3, 2, and 1. By the time we were 15 hours into that phase, like we kind of knew what the fuck was going on.
Also, you got to think about how long these movies have been too. Like the Eternals was damn near 3 hours, right?
Yeah, so you couldn't get any better story building in 3 fucking hours, and we still haven't.
That's a lot of characters to story build. I don't want to go to the Eternals ever.
Well, you brought it up.
You're right. My bad.
You brought it up.
My bad. But I was simply speaking about movie runtime. That's it. If you're talking about if you're hung up on the hours and how many hours we have, and yet you're still yet to see anything that's impactful.
Okay, so then in that point, through the other movies, the other phases, 3, 2, and 1, they were doing it in 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes, hour and 45 minutes. They were able to tell a story and push the story push the overall story further along. Where I feel like this last phase has been a lot of hours of them trying to wrap up loose ends from the previous, from like Endgame and shit.
But that's
while introducing some new people. Like they introduced Moon Knight, they introduced Shang-Chi, but then they had to get Black Widow.
But do you not appreciate the wrap-ups though? Like, don't you want to know how the story? Don't you want the story to have closure? Or are you good? Are you one of them niggas that's just like, as soon as the y'all you want to
see? Okay, so I'm like on the fence about it, and I was telling somebody at work this the other day. Looking back, you always see things 2020. If and I don't know Kevin Feige's master plan. He might have a brilliant master plan that's going through.
I trust in him.
I do too. I do trust in him. But every once in a while, like it's like building a house and you're watching somebody else build your house. And it's like, okay, I trust you because I know you know what you're doing. But every once in a while, I come over and I see your workers texting, or I see them just like doing this and doing that. Like, so you just sometimes you're just like, what the fuck are we doing here? When is this gonna get done?
What is this analogy, bro? That's fucking hilarious.
So that's like where I'm at with this.
So you're so dumb.
Well, that's the best way I can think about it. Like sometimes, I have faith in them. I know it's gonna get done. I just,
Yeah.
And so for me, like I was telling a coworker this, I was like, if I was Feige, looking back, I would have done. Okay,
here it goes.
Endgame.
Jake the director.
Endgame. That's Earth 616.
Producer Jake.
Right, we're done.
Yeah.
That's the story of Earth 616.
Gotcha.
Now we're gonna shift into like Earth 782, and this is the like this is now this universe, and you kind of like close off. You maybe give us some closure on some of the things that happen post Endgame, but then we move on and we go to a different universe, and we have. You kind of stir the pot a little bit, and maybe in this universe there was the Fantastic Four, and there is X-Men running around, and there are like these other shits happening in this universe. So we're gonna tell this universe's story, and then in 10 years again, now we're gonna shift to Earth like 312.
Okay.
So like every 10 years, every 3 phases, is a new universe, new big bad, new problem.
Right.
But that universe's version of that.
Okay. I like that. That's fun. That's fun.
But that's just, that's just me like thinking, hindsight, or just me like thinking from the outside, because I don't know his grand plan. Like I told you, I think his thing with the mutants is I think it's going to be mutated genes from people who came back from Hulk snap.
Oh yeah, from the
yeah. And so rather than getting like the actual X-Men where we're getting like Professor Xavier. Oh yeah, spoiler. Did you watch it?
I still have not yet watched it. Please don't get mad. Too many characters are needed for Secret Wars.
Yeah, but I know you could say that about Civil War too. I mean, they dumped Civil War's characters down significantly, and that movie still worked.
Yeah, quickly. They did that fast too. That movie.
Yeah,
like they ran through the whole thing.
Yeah, they took out a few. They took out a few.
Also, though, their beef was building over.
They beautifully built it over the last
they did. They did very well
since the first Avengers.
True. So it was like almost like we were already in pre-Civil War, like for a while. You know what I mean? Like you could feel it.
So
getting hot and shit. Yeah.
So I don't fucking know, dude. Like,
but no, the Miss Marvel thing. Yeah.
So like she's the first.
Spoiler
mutant
coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So she's the first mutant in the MCU. Allegedly. So I still haven't looked into this though. I know that Marvel has like an actual list of people who were snapped during the snap.
Got you.
So if she was snapped, if she like disappeared during the blip, then I'm holding firm that anybody that came back from that got mutated genes.
Oh, so anybody that was affected. Yep, I see what you're saying.
Had their molecules rearranged and maybe at some point got twisted up. Because Monica got powers. I mean, she ran through she was snapped. She came back.
Yep.
And then she ran through the hex and it gave her superpowers, mutated her genes. They weren't sure if that would happen or not.
Yep. Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if that's how they that's a pretty cool way if they did do that. If that's how they're introducing.
Yeah.
Because I still haven't seen the episode. The last episode.
Yeah. But that's the big drop for that episode. Otherwise, it's all action packed.
Is it really?
Funness, yeah.
Is it good?
It's a little.
Do they tie it up well?
Yeah, there's a little on the nose some stuff, but otherwise,
Okay, that's good. I'm happy that they tied that one up well because that's been a great series so far.
Been fun.
It's been.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Me too, honestly,
because I was not sure how I was gonna vibe with the show, and I've openly talked about that.
Yeah, you have, and I'm usually already like Team Marvel, whatever they do. Like I'm ready to rock. But I still had my.
I had my doubts. I had my maybe. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, I'm good.
All right.
Just had to grab my vitamins.
They're going to throw a curveball and give us Marvel Zombies.
Yeah. See, like, what does that have to do with anything? Hey. I'm excited for it, but how does that fit in the? You know what I mean? Like,
how does it fit?
right.
I mean, they kind of touched on it with the what if, but it would be sick if they brought that to a live action role. That'd be dope as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They also played a bit of the X-Men cartoon theme in Miss Marvel.
Yeah. When they said
that's
that
what
she had a mutation.
That's what he was saying.
Played the guitar riff. Yeah.
That's super dope.
So we'll see.
We know it's coming. Right?
We know it's coming, but
right. I still think so. Here's my thought. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm thinking that we officially get like some type of Marvel or Marvel crossover with the X-Men with Deadpool 3.
You think so?
Yep. Like we're gonna get some sort of character from MCU that we know has been well established. Yeah. And then they also bring in the X-Men.
See, and I think,
do they retcon
Wolverine? I don't think they bring in the X-Men and Deadpool. I think he mentions it.
You just think he mentions it?
So because
Ryan Reynolds is so
my theory
on
like the X-Men, like
you
know how they just introduced Kamala or whatever.
Yeah.
So they introduced mutants. But I have this feeling because I feel like X-Men is a few more years down the road, like an actual X-Men movie. Mm-hmm. Like I think they'll slowly introduce villains or introduce mutants.
Yeah,
more and more like character mutants. But I think the X-Men is like a few years away, I would imagine.
Right, like their own movie.
Yeah, like to where they're like, but my dream would be to have Deadpool confirm the X-Men because Deadpool, he breaks the fourth wall.
All the time.
So like, what if there was just some sort of like he like lands in the MCU somehow? He's now in that Earth, and he's just like, oh well, hopefully these guys can do better with the X-Men than.
Yeah, saying some Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, just shitting on Fox while propping up Disney.
I think they're gonna do an X-Men First Class and bring in all younger versions of those characters. Okay,
I don't know about that.
Okay.
So we're gonna retcon it like Professor Xavier starts the school in like 2030.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was asking you about, right? I was like, then what's the timeline of these people?
This is what I'm saying. I don't know.
Like, where do we get?
Maybe we might not even get. What if we don't even get like some of the actual X-Men? Because if you think about it, like unless they're gonna retcon Wolverine's backstory, like that dude's old as fuck. Because of his regeneration, he just doesn't age. But he's been around. He's like 200 years old. He's like from the 18. Like he's old, bro. He lived through wars and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, then you'd have to retcon a bunch of you'd have to recast
a
bunch of people.
Yeah.
And there's no other. Well, I mean, we talked about it before, I think, on the last podcast, but there's no other Wolverine for me. Yeah, they have to start an MCU X-Men like they are doing with Fantastic Four. Okay. I see what you're saying, but still. But they kind of brought Buddy from. They brought Boner. That was a boner, but
that was a boner. I could see them like playing on the fact that like Logan is a loner, and so of course he wouldn't be involved in any of these.
Mm-hmm.
True. Catastrophic events. He probably just was hanging out in Canada, cutting down trees.
True.
Minding his own fucking business.
Meshy, he can still be around, but he doesn't get into the Weapon X program. Okay. Okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how they do that.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Either way, I'm sure
they'll do it fine, but I don't know.
But we know for sure.
And now there's
mutants. That's the way that the mutants are from that. So now they're just lurking. They've been lurking now.
Couple years, I guess.
They've been lurking. They out here. So we should definitely.
But how many people know that they're mutants though?
How many people do?
You know what I'm saying? Because the way that he said it was that there's a mutation happening.
What if Bruno is Professor X?
No, that'd be dumb. I'd be out.
Why?
I'd be out.
He's the first person to realize that there's mutations. What if he's the one?
I'd be out.
Right? He is the first one to recognize mutations, right?
That we know of.
Okay. I don't know. I can see it.
I don't know.
Put that little nigga in a wheelchair. I'm sure he'll sell it.
Terrible.
Shave his head, put him in a wheelchair.
No.
Okay, he's got it. Speaking of deaths, though.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What did he say?
Then how does Wolverine get his adamantium? Gotta explain that.
So, see, this is where it gets dicey for me.
in Africa, in Wakanda, like they did in the old.
So he's got vibranium instead of adamantium.
Yeah,
he's got vibranium.
Yeah, he got the vibraniums.
That'd be terrifying.
That would be fucking nutty. Whoo!
But
he got it from Weapon X. And Weapon X is Stryker, right?
Yeah.
Right. And in those old movies, they were in Africa, but it was rumored to be Wakanda.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
It was like, where's the fucking stones at? And they were killing off that whole fucking country or that whole group of people.
But
that village, that was fucked up. I still think about it. Every time I see that part, I'm like, golly, this is dark.
Yeah. See, like that's why I'm getting so like I don't know where you're.
Oh yeah, him and Sabretooth and others. Yep.
Like, so like is the Wolverine that you're gonna introduce now, is he gonna have bone claws to begin with and then somehow gets
Nah, man, we're gonna get old. We're gonna get old.
Because Stryker's does Stryker break out? Last time we saw him, he got laid out by Cap Shield in Age of Ultron.
Yeah. He gonna break out. He's in the raft.
So he's just gonna
in the raft, right?
Break out and start like what is that story all about? Like
we'll
because you can't have X-Men without Stryker. So what the fuck is he doing?
The writers are gonna do what the writers do. You got to put trust and faith in Kevin Feige as well.
I'm slowly.
No, you just said you trust them. You can't.
Yeah, but
now you're gonna go back.
The further
because
more
you don't
we talk
know.
About it, further and further we talk about it.
So fucking.
You're more and more.
You are a Waverly fan, bro.
I'm not a Waverly.
Fan.
I expect greatness.
Right?
No,
I know I'm not.
Yeah, so
you expect you're gonna get it. Patience, my baby. You got to have patience.
We've taken some L's here. We've taken some pretty harsh L's here.
No, we have not.
We haven't.
Which ones?
We haven't.
Go.
We haven't taken some L's.
Say one.
Black Widow. L.
Okay.
All you did was say one.
Okay, they at least get one.
They got an L.
They did that with Miss Marvel. I mean, not Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Marvel was an L. But that was pre-Endgame.
Pre-Endgame. So we're talking about now.
I'm talking about now.
Okay, so you got 1.
Captain or
hold on though. Doesn't that timeline still fall?
No, it's technically a Phase 4
after
movie.
Civil War.
It's technically a Phase 4 movie.
All for the end credit. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But that doesn't.
I'm talking about Phase 4 movies. I'm talking about movies that came out after Endgame that they had planned out. Black Widow, L. In my humble opinion, Eternals was an L.
Definitely wasn't, but keep going.
It definitely was.
It definitely wasn't, but keep going.
Definitely was.
You don't got me on that. You really only got those two for you, and that's because
I'm gonna say it.
Couldn't.
Nope, I'm gonna say it.
Nah, hell no.
I'm gonna say
it's about to be some bullshit. Ready?
I'm gonna say it.
Hold on, y'all.
I'm gonna say it.
Strap the fuck in.
Strap in. I'm gonna bring some toxicity.
Yep.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was an L. Huge L.
Nah.
Big L.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
That was an L. It was, as you called it, a backyard barbecue.
You called it.
You called it that.
No, I did not.
Yes, because I called it a backyard barbecue story, and then you proceeded to call it a blackyard barbecue story.
Because I misheard what you said.
Well, you still said it. You said it first, not me. I called it a backyard barbecue story.
Nah,
because it's a story that you tell in the backyard at a barbecue.
I don't remember saying that.
And then you called it a blackyard barbecue.
A blackyard barbecue.
Yeah.
I don't remember saying
because
that.
the reveal of the what was the big Sharon as the
as the what's her what's that thing
as
called?
like not the Watcher, but the
what is
it?
What is it, y'all in the chat?
You knew
what the fuck is it? What is Sharon Carter revealed as? I forgot, man.
It's like
I absolutely forgot. Damn it.
And then Sam saves the world with a speech.
A very important speech.
You got all them. You got that show was very timely, but it's still an L.
Timely. It was timely.
And then you had all those little super soldiers just running around with serum.
Irresponsible.
What are we doing?
It was a lot of action, and they tied it up well, and they brought in they introduced the Dark Avengers, bro. That show was good.
No, it wasn't.
They introduced, right? Isn't that the Dark Avengers? Yes or no, y'all?
I didn't say it wasn't. I was saying the show wasn't good.
For as much as they gave us,
no,
it was worth it.
No, it wasn't.
They just had to put that little seasoning on top.
All you had to do,
that little
Creole. All you had to do, the power broker. Yeah.
There it is. Boom.
Dumb.
Well, we don't know.
Dumb.
We don't know. What else is she up to? Then who she called at the end?
That was such a dumb reveal.
Who did she call at the end?
Who the fuck knows?
She was on the phone with
Probably
somebody.
Wilson Fisk. Why is she on the phone with somebody? Shouldn't somebody
because
be on the phone with her?
Her country turned on her.
She's soft.
Where they fucking praised Captain America after he fucking saved the world, but she's the one that let Captain America go. So where's her praise? They casted her out.
Yeah, and now she's in Madripoor.
Yeah, and
she's the power, bro.
She's using her resources.
There was the other thing. How the fuck did she get that much power that fast?
She's a SHIELD agent. How did Cap not know who she was? Her last name is Carter, for fuck's sakes. He couldn't figure that out.
Bro, everybody's last name is Carter.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Carter's a pretty normal.
He ain't know he was kissing on Shorty's Niecy.
He did not.
Bullshit.
I don't think you think Cap horny like that? You think he demonized?
Cap horny. He's been frozen.
Cap Watson? You think he Cap Watson? You think he just out here diabolically kissing Auntie's nieces and shit?
Down
You're
Auntie's
terrible,
niece, bro.
I mean, I don't blame him, but I don't think he did.
He should.
I don't think he knew.
His dumbass.
I don't think he put.
But again, that's why she went rogue like that. And she's a SHIELD agent. Like she's clearly trained in that type of.
Bro, ain't no way.
Living a double life type thing.
I don't believe for 1 second that she took over that whole fucking city.
I think she could. You don't believe in women empowerment?
I do actually, because I thought that what's her name could definitely run the 10 rings.
Yeah, facts though.
She should have been the fucking power broker. She'd been more believable as that.
What if they're talking to each other? What if that's who she
called?
She'll
kick their shit out of it.
What if that's who she called?
Because she's not the actual. Because she ain't the boss.
Okay, calm down.
It doesn't make sense to me. I remember being so disappointed in that.
She got a lot of secrets.
Everybody got a lot of secrets. Nick Fury got secrets. His secrets have secrets.
Wait, who got secrets?
Nick Fury.
Yeah,
I said his secrets.
Nick Fury got secrets on secrets. Yeah.
So
when are we getting him back?
Secret Invasion. Remember, he's hanging out with the Skrulls.
Yeah.
She's hanging out with.
That's gonna be
with the Skrulls.
Fun, bro.
Out in space, but yeah.
So is a system superhero, TJ?
Oh, he's a system superhero.
What that mean?
It means he's a system quarterback, meaning he can't carry his own. It depends on where he's at. Who's
TJ?
I mean,
isn't it your bad time? What you talk about? Go night.
Is he dead wrong, or is he?
Thor can carry a movie. He's a guy. He's the fucking son of Odinson.
Yeah, but he's always had his best performances in the Avengers
Thor Odinson.
movies.
He's always at what?
He's always had his best performances within the Avengers movies.
Nah, nigga. Remember at the beginning. Wait. Okay.
Ragnarok was good.
What are we talking?
He crushed it in Ragnarok on his own. He carried Ragnarok for sure.
Okay,
I will give you that. But
again, we just mentioned it. He outsmarted. Let's think about it. Well, whose all plan was it to bring Salter? Is it Salter back to the Surtur? I always fuck his name up. To bring him back to Asgardia.
Yeah.
So he outsmarted. Thank you. He outsmarted what we just said was the second best villain that Marvel has had, probably. Well, I say. Hela was a fucking tough feat, bro.
Yeah.
Tough.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Did you see the way she took out that whole army by themselves?
He's saying he's a system superhero.
Okay, as in like he can't carry a movie or he can't carry.
I don't think he can carry. I don't think he can like.
That's why I was trying to figure out what that meant.
Meaning he does his best work in a group setting.
In a group setting, y'all ain't shit, bro.
And he's had. I think he's
just a team player.
Yeah.
Nah, man, he fucking outsmarted Hela. Bam, already did the shit. He had to sacrifice his own place of live, his own residence.
But that's all in one movie.
Okay, so that's him doing that by himself right there.
And
and then
Kirk Cousins beat Drew Brees in New Orleans in a playoff wildcard game, and we're not gonna call him a franchise quarterback. So I mean, you can have your moments, bro. You can have your good game. You can have your good 3 hours, but I mean, that doesn't make you a franchise dude.
Leave it to you.
Yeah, leave it to me. I'll bring the toxicity in it. And I love Kirk Cousins. I'm a Kirk Cousins apologist, but I'm not going to call him a franchise quarterback.
All right.
I mean, it is what it is. He's a system guy.
All right.
I get what TJ is saying.
Okay. I don't, but okay. Y'all niggas is wilding. And y'all need to put some respect on Thor's name. That's
I do put respect on Thor's name, but
y'all clearly been.
But once again, what did you say? I don't know if I need a fifth Thor movie.
I don't know if I need it. I'm gonna be honest.
So if he could carry his own franchise, that's what we're saying. If he carry, but would you love to see Thor come back in like Guardians or in like another?
Absolutely.
Or that's like another. Exactly. So he's
but that's because you like. Nah, don't do that.
Don't try to do it.
I'm gonna put me in that. Nah, I don't.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Don't subscribe to that.
Nope, you're gonna. Nope, you're gonna do it.
Just because
you're gonna go. No, you're gonna go down this road.
On camera presence.
Yeah,
and they're able to bounce back and forth. Right. Him and Chris Pratt has nothing to do.
And him and Downey and him and Evans, they all play off each other very well. But
shut up, TJ. He say dropping bombs. He ain't drop shit. He ain't drop a damn thing. Nah, don't do that. Don't get me hyped for wanting to see him do the Asgardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Don't get it twisted though. Just because of that doesn't mean I don't think he can't carry a movie by himself. It's just for the simple fact it's like, where else do you want to go?
Do you want to see a fourth Iron Man? Like if Robert Downey Jr. came back, would you watch that?
Don't fucking do that either.
I'm gonna do it.
You know what? No,
I'm gonna make you face these facts, bro. I'm gonna make you
keep that man dead.
I'm gonna make you face these facts.
I don't want him.
But what if he wasn't dead?
If he wasn't dead,
what if he didn't die? What if he didn't die from the snap and somehow became like some?
Because his life was just getting started, of course. Right. Well, I guess Thor's is too now. So I don't know. Fuck you, man. You got me all twisted. Fuck.
I'm gonna make you eat these mushrooms, bro. I'm gonna take you on a trip, bro.
That just pissed me off. I don't want to lose. Anyway, fuck you. Back. All right, real quick before we wrap it up, because we're coming up on that time. But you see how I'm gonna wrap it up now. You see how I want to.
All right, show's over. Oh my god! But
Jane's death. We argued about it after the movie.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to finish the argument because we had to go and it started to rain on us.
You lost that argument too?
I did not lose that argument. Why is Jane in Valhalla, y'all? Hit the comments for me one time. Blow those comments up real quick and tell me why she's in Valhalla.
She's a good person. Sif lived.
Sif did not die in battle.
She didn't.
That's why she's alive.
Right. Jane didn't die in battle. She died in whatever that plane was, and they had their little moment together where he's talking about I choose love, but and he held her hand while she died. She didn't die fighting.
She did fight.
She didn't die during a fight. No, it's not the same thing.
What's his name? Hit her.
It is not the same thing.
I believe it is.
It's not the same thing. If I get shot,
okay.
If we're in a firefight and I get shot and I die 2 days later in the hospital, that's not dying from being in the fight. That's dying from being shot. I just died from the wound. I didn't die in battle. I didn't die during the fight. I died because of it.
So
but Thor's argument is you have to die in battle. Here we go again. Is that duck?
She dies fighting.
Fucking answer.
She dies fighting cancer.
Duck said that in the fucking parking lot too.
Me cracking the fuck up. I don't think that's Deuce stuff.
Finest.
So shout out Vataretti. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that.
Okay, I'll give you that, Messi.
She died in the fight. She sacrificed herself to stop Gore. That's why.
Not because she died in battle. Thank you. That's the only thing Brad and I were trying to clear up.
Because she sacrificed, though, so she died fighting. He said technically died fighting. My man's still stuck. My person's still stuck on the cancer, bro.
He is stuck on the cancer.
That's hilarious.
Toxicity.
It's so funny though, because
but it's true. It's true.
It kind of is true, man.
It's true.
I say she died fighting in a battle, bro.
But she didn't die in the battle.
She died in that moment. She wasn't just sitting there. She didn't have much longer.
Bro,
Seffi was just sitting there moaning.
There's plenty of times I've been sitting on this couch and I died in the moment. That doesn't mean I'm actually dead.
That's true. But still, bro.
Come on now.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think
Nope.
I don't think you're right in this one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's just because you lost the last one, so you're not trying to lose 2 in a row.
That's not
fine.
Why. No. She died.
She didn't die in battle.
She was dying. Sethi,
but battle was long gone.
Hold on, hear me out. The battle was long done.
Same with that one. That scene was so far dragged out.
Just because it was dragged out doesn't mean that
she died like 15 minutes after the battle was over. It's fine. She didn't die in battle.
Bro.
She didn't die fighting. It's not like Gore stabbed her and then she died right on the spot. If that was the case, then yes, she died in battle. Therefore, she goes to Valhalla. But she was brought to Valhalla because she sacrificed herself, not because she died in battle.
She sacrificed herself by doing what, though? Throwing the hammer at Gore.
But that's not
killing him.
She didn't die in the battle. She died after the battle. Once again, I'm
trying.
You're trying really hard.
I'm reaching. I'm fucking pulling. I'm pulling. I'm trying.
You're not gonna.
But you were mad that she even went to Valhalla.
I wasn't mad that she went to Valhalla. We were just trying to figure out what the verbiage was all about because she didn't go to because once again, like they made it a big joke when Sif was getting ready to die. He's like, no, don't die because you won't go to Valhalla. He's like, the battle is over. Like that was the big joke. So then like he's dying, Jane's dying in his arms. It basically it's the same scene, but Jane instead of Sif. And she dies and goes to Valhalla. And it was like, okay, well, you made that big joke about dying in battle. So I just wanted to know why she went to Valhalla. I didn't say that it wasn't because it wasn't from dying in battle. It was obviously for something. She got in. But I don't think that dying in battle is the only credential to getting into Valhalla.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Kind of.
That's all I wanted to know.
There's a reason dead on arrival is a term. Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, leave it in the comments, bro. We love y'all, man.
I love it. I told you. Look, man. Movie was good.
So yeah, I was gonna say how many we haven't done the Nug review in a minute, but fuck the Nug review. What would you do? How are you liking it? So you just say you're cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
You don't want to see a Thor 5?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Here's the thing. If it's these two again,
love.
If it's Taika and Thor again, like if it's Taika Waititi
doing yeah.
Probably not.
Wow.
I'd want to see a fresh take.
Wow. Okay.
I'd want to see if somebody kind of took Thor's like his actual like I don't know.
Took his what?
Took his like pain and his anger and like unleashed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of being a meditated, well balanced.
Because we saw him when he was going nuts. And we saw that he has flashes of anger because he straight threw that lightning bolt through Zeus.
Oh yeah,
with no fucking hesitation.
With none. And you also saw it in Ragnarok too. Remember when he started to fight Hulk after Hulk like slammed his shit?
Yeah.
He was like, oh fuck.
Okay.
Like, nah, I'm pissed.
Now I'm gonna have to show you.
Now I'm really upset now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely see it streaks of meanness. So I mean,
I would love to see just like not necessarily snap to where it goes evil, but just kind of like a more just like pissed off kind of serious, like a good balance between Ragnarok and the first Thor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where we do have like those bits of comedies. Mm-hmm. We don't have dyed eyebrows.
Oh my God.
But we do have like just like
that's Marvel's worst mistake. Dead ass. That shit gave me nightmares. Gore the God Butcher was scary, but not like that. This is the first movie where we got OP Thor with the Odin Force. Yeah, he was fucking shit up. That first scene, that opening scene with them in the Asgardian, or with the Guardians, him just going to work, just coming up like, all right,
doing the splits and like, just
had this fucking slogan.
Fucking shit up.
What was the slogan again?
I don't even remember.
I can't remember either.
It's been a minute,
man. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it again though.
So
I'm sure I'll like it.
So that's like, I would like to kind of see more of that.
Yeah, Messi agreed with you too. Someone new directing it would be dope.
Yeah.
So, okay.
then yeah, okay. Then you know, if we get a brand new fresh, I might be into it. But again, it's like we're like, can we get like more galactic shit? I guess I'm tired of being on Earth.
I want to hear some. Yeah, I want to be in that space.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I guess I'm just tired of being on
I'm fucking
Earth.
with you on that, low key. I definitely am. I'm definitely fucking with you on that.
Like, yeah, I want some.
Yeah,
I want some intergalactic bullshit.
Like more of that shit.
Yeah. So
because that's where all the chaos is, low key.
Yeah. I want some more of that.
All right. But what we got next? What movie we got next? Or show? Do you know? Is it
I don't think we got anything till when does
August?
She-Hulk
I think that drops in August.
In August?
Yeah. August 13th? 27th? 26th? I don't know. It's one of those.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For real? August 17th. Damn, it's in like a month.
It is? I was August 17th?
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay. Well, I mean, we got Comic-Con coming up.
Oh, yep.
We got we got Comic-Con coming up.
We need some DC shit.
That will be featured at Comic-Con for sure.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Some Shazam shit.
Augusta. In Augusta. All right, y'all. We love y'all, man. Thanks for jumping in the live chat, bro. We appreciate you. Leave in the comments what you liked about the movie, what you didn't like about the movie. And we'll see y'all. Or don't leave comments. It's up to you.
Yeah.
We'll holler at y'all. Thank you again.
Thank you. Goodbye. In the stream. Get it out of here. What? Oh Lord. Look at you. There we go. There it is.